How is it possible that certain guitar virtuosos who helped shape the sound of modern rock, blues, and progressive music are still overlooked in mainstream greatest of all time lists? While names like Hendrix, Clapton, and Richards dominate the conversation, a number of truly remarkable players continue to fly under the radar. Here's a look at 10 of the most underappreciated guitarists whose influence on rock music is undeniable, even if the recognition hasn't always followed. We start the countdown at number 10 with Gary Moore. Though not a widely known name in the US, Gary Moore was a towering figure in Europe's rock and blues scenes. His range was astounding, shifting seamlessly between hard rock, soulful blues, and even jazz fusion. Moore played with technical precision, but never at the expense of emotion. Just one listen to Still Got the Blues shows his deep understanding of phrasing and feel. Despite his legacy abroad, his lack of mainstream US fame has left his genius criminally underrated. At number 9 is Mick Ronson. Most know David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust era, but fewer realize the essential role guitarist Mick Ronson played in creating its sound. His work wasn't just backing, it was foundational. Whether it was the soaring lead on Moonage Daydream or the crunch of Suffragette City, Ronson infused Bowie's theatrical glam with grit and melody. Subtle but powerful, he made every note count, proving that emotion often trumps flash. It's widely known that without Ronson, there would be no Bowie. That's how big of an influence he was. Number 8 is Alvin Lee. Known for his rapid-fire fretwork, Alvin Lee redefined speed in blues rock with perfect precision. At Woodstock 1969, his jaw-dropping performance of I'm Going Home showcased his ability to blend breakneck solos with rich blues tones. But speed wasn't his only strength. Lee had a masterful touch, whether finger-picking or playing with a drumstick mid-solo. As the creative engine of 10 years after, Lee deserved far more recognition than he received. Number 7 goes to Steve Hackett. Often overlooked, Steve Hackett of Genesis was a pioneer in guitar technique. Long before two-handed tapping was associated with Eddie Van Halen, Hackett was experimenting with it on early 70s prog tracks like Dancing with the Moonlit Night. His playing on Firth of Fifth is still hailed as a masterclass in tone and phrasing. Beyond technique, Hackett was a sonic explorer, blending classical, rock, and ambient textures to help define progressive rock's vocabulary. Give this video a like if you agree with our picks so far of these underrated guitarists. Number 6 goes to Martin Barre. Jethro Tull's Ian Anderson may have been the face and voice of the band, but Martin Barre's guitar work was its backbone. From the iconic riff on Aqualung to his soulful fills throughout the band's catalog, Barre's understated brilliance often went unnoticed. He never sought the spotlight, but his ability to fuse classical structure with blues rock energy made him essential to Tool's identity. Number 5 goes to the Dutch guitarist Jan Akkerman. Jan Akkerman brought an unusual versatility to the table, blending rock with classical and jazz in ways few others could. As the lead guitarist for Focus, he turned tracks like Hocus Pocus into wild, genre-defying journeys. His fingerstyle technique, blistering leads, and compositional vision made him a standout. Had he emerged from the US or UK, he might be far more widely celebrated today. Number 4 goes to the great Tommy Bolan. Though his time in the spotlight was brief, Tommy Bolan left a lasting impression. Replacing legends like Ritchie Blackmore and Joe Walsh was no easy task, but Bolan did so with ease. Albums like Teaser showed his ability to blend Latin rhythms, funk, rock, and jazz seamlessly. Sadly, his life was cut short at just 25, preventing the world from seeing what could have been an extraordinary solo career. Number 3 may not be a surprise to some. Number 3 goes to Jeff Beck. Jeff Beck may not have craved the fame that came with massive commercial success, but that didn't stop him from becoming one of the most inventive guitarists of his era. Known for his expressive phrasing, fingerstyle approach, and fearless experimentation, Beck created textures and tones few others could match. Tracks like "'Cause We've Ended as Lovers" showcase his emotional depth and technical genius. Number 2 goes to Canadian guitarist Rick Emmett. Best known for his work with Triumph, Rick Emmett was a triple threat: guitarist, vocalist, and songwriter. His solo work, particularly handiwork, displayed a love for jazz, classical, and rock. Despite commercial challenges, his skills remain razor-sharp, and his commitment to the craft has earned him respect from guitar aficionados, even if mainstream fame eluded him. And at number 1 is Danny Gatton. Dubbed the world's greatest unknown guitarist, Danny Gatton was a technical wizard. He mixed country, jazz, blues, and rockabilly with lightning speed and unmatched feel. His genre-blending style, sometimes called redneck jazz, never fit into mainstream labels. Yet albums like The Humbler remain touchstones of guitar excellence. These musicians may not have topped magazine lists, but their contributions shaped the guitar world in powerful, lasting ways. Their legacy deserves a louder echo. Did we miss any underrated guitarist? Let us know in the comments.